Hello, beautiful, beautiful souls of this gorgeous, gorgeous community. We are bringing in your tarot guidance and soul ignition session today. And what I'm hearing a lot of, it's interesting because Spirit have guided me so beautifully today to non-tarot cards. So the cards that I'm pulling today are mostly oracle cards. The animals are speaking loud, and I'm meant to bring the animal energy in. Because what I'm seeing a lot of right now are panda bears. I'm seeing pandas, and I'm guided to bring this beautiful message that I've just downloaded regarding what I'm feeling with this. And I've been seeing pandas throughout the week, so I know I'm meant to bring this in this beautiful space here. And there is a message of duality here. There is a message of deeper reflection here, because panda bears are very, very reflective. They sit in solitude quite a lot of the time and just have moments of reflection. They have deep emotion, is what I'm hearing as well. Deep emotion, connection between those around them. Doesn't matter what they are. They could be human, they could be more pandas, but there is a deep connection to each other here. And the duality, it's almost like the black and the white is the symbolism of the yin and the yang energy. This idea of having both balance of the light and the dark, and understanding how to bring in light through those dark times, those challenges. And what I'm also called to bring in here in terms of this yin and yang energy is the shadow work, the shadow pieces, and transmuting that energy to light. And I'm also very, very called there to breathe. And what I'm really wanting to drop here, oh my, this energy is really beautifully intense, because there is a big pull to harmony. I'm hearing Lemurian energy, Atlantis energy. There is a big pull to calm, to inner calm first. You cannot create calm on the external world without having that cultivated within first. I'm very called to drop in this beautiful idea of gentle strength, because a lot of the time we can become very reactive to our external world. When somebody upsets us, when somebody triggers us, when we go through road rage, when we have somebody make a comment on social media, oftentimes we have this triggering response which comes from our own shadow pieces. And instead of having a moment of pause, we often take that time and energy to bite back in negative reaction. It's almost like we're fighting our internal with it constantly. So if you're finding yourself doing this quite a bit, this is what you are here to hear today, here to hear. And I'm also hearing ear to ear as well. So it's almost like the connection of ear to ear, here to here. And I feel it's like this side of the poles to this side, the polarity as well as the duality. It's this beautiful idea of slow yourself down, even in those moments of being triggered, even in those activation moments of feeling emotions. Slow your pace, breathe, and then respond. Keep it simple. Slow pace and breathe, respond. Slow, breathe, respond. Slow, breathe, respond. Have a moment. They're really bringing in this very slow energy. It's almost lethargic, but it's not fatigue-like. It's just having some time to process in that present moment, to come in with a positive response rather than a negative reaction. There is huge call for this, and I'm really feeling that on this soul journey, this soul path for you, this kind of action moving forward will really help to balance. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. And I'm going to pull a card from the Mystic Forest Oracle deck here, just to see what anchors in from what we are discussing. Maybe as well, I'm feeling quite an anxious feeling, so maybe there are some breathwork techniques that you can tap into to really slow this breathing down. And maybe work is something that is creating this rush for you. Maybe it's family drama. Whatever it is for you, just have those moments of pause. Really work to cultivate your own inner peace here. This is really important. Receiving it all. This is so beautiful, because when we slow down, when we become the fucking tortoise, not the hare, when we have this slowness, this breath, this pause, these moments, we get to receive all abundance. Just look at this card. Okay. This is the fruits of the tree of truth, right? You deserve to receive abundance to full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is all ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. It is about knowing what you want to receive. It is about knowing your worth, knowing all of these things. But because there is a tree here, I'm very called to explain what I absolutely love to tap into when it comes to the abundance. And look at the tree as a seed without the tree roots, because the roots grow first. Nothing appears on the top of the ground before the roots are set in stone and steady and strong. The tree roots grow first because they are the foundations. The foundations. The trunk comes next. The trunk is the sturdy center, the stability, you creating from those foundations the life that you desire. And that could be business pieces. The roots can be your nervous system, emotional intelligence. The roots are the back end pieces of your business, whatever that looks like for you. It could be the masculine energy. For me, it's more of the feminine. Doing the shadow work to heal those pieces so that I have strong foundations, so that my nervous system is so regulated it doesn't waver in those challenges. And this is really, really important right here. After the trunk comes in, that is the solidification, though the building from the ground up of your business, of your ideas, of yourself. Because then you get the opportunity to branch. You get to branch out in all of these different aspects, testing things out, seeing what works. If a branch doesn't work, pull it back, go a different direction. The branches are like mini paths on your journey. So you can pull back from a branch that is not working and pivot and go and grow a new branch, go a different direction. That doesn't mean to say that your roots and your trunk have to start again. But if your roots are not strong, your foundations are not solid, you may have to start again. So then when we have the branches, we go off and we do our thing with the branches and we let them flourish. We allow that fruit to grow. And when the time is right, divine timing, that fruit will drop from the tree. That fruit will drop and abundance will be yours. And that is the absolute be all and end all of receiving it all through the idea of the tree of truth, as I like to call it. How beautiful is that right now? I want to go into this animal deck. I've got two more animal decks here. This card straight away is coming out. This card, and I just want to put this beautiful animal here, this spirit animal, the groundhog spirit, time to let go. So what, in terms of those pieces of your tree, are you feeling called to let go of? What are the things that you have not been holding in duality, ready to let go of? The number 31 coming in here, or the number 4 as well. And the number 4 is that of stability. The number 4 represents in the tarot the idea of stability. And this is exactly what we were just talking about in the tree. The foundations, the roots growing first. How much of that is beautiful Beautiful, beautiful confirmation. And I want to say with this animal spirit, the groundhog, it is a reminder of doing things over and over and over and over. So ask yourself, are you in this loop of groundhog energy where you're constantly doing the same thing over? It's a little bit like the idea of the concept of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. If you're doing the same thing, you're always going to get the same thing. If you want things to change, you have to change. If you are triggered in a moment and you are negatively reacting, and then it happens again, a negative reaction and a negative reaction, that is your groundhog energy. It is going over and over the same behaviors. You have to break those cycles yourself. You have to be the one to cultivate the peace and the harmony from within. I can't even with this energy right now. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. This is such beautiful confirmation right now of all the things that I've been seeing, all the things that I've been feeling. It is absolutely stunning, and I love this energy. This energy is so, so beautiful. I'm very, very called to pull another spirit animal from this deck just to see what else we can solidify in here. I'm also getting a little bit of water energy with this groundhog, a little bit of Pisces energy, maybe some fish as well, fish energy, Pisces energy, right? Maybe there is something to do with water here, and maybe there is also this connection to foundations of the heart space is what I'm hearing. Foundations of the heart space. And because Spirit asked me to put the card down and then pick it back up again, it's almost like pay attention to detail, because there might have been something that you missed. Pay attention to the detail of things coming in. Do not miss those opportunities to go forward. I love how Spirit worked through. It's so gorgeous. And let's just see what other spirit animal we are going to be pulling in today. So we have this beautiful panda. We have this beautiful groundhog. And we also have this beautiful dragonfly spirit. I went to the lake last week and I saw so many dragonflies. And look at the number 22. 22. And again, this also, 2 and 2 is the number 4. This idea of stability, just another confirmation of getting your foundations stable, because your soul purpose needs solid foundations within you. When you have your solid foundations, when you know yourself deeply, when you have this mission, this purpose that you know you're meant to be here for, when your foundations are solid, like your nervous system, like your emotional intelligence, you can handle it. The difficult pieces, you can handle it all. And the dragonfly energy, look at this absolutely beautiful flower as well, this orange colour, this sacral energy, teamed up with the throat chakra blue. So it's this connection of, I'm loving this connection of your sacral creative center connected to your throat, your communication. So what, in terms of your creativity, might you not be communicating very well? Are you selling yourself enough? Of course, I get a throat chakra activation right in the middle of that. Absolutely stunning. The truth transcends illusion. The truth transcends illusion. This is about getting transparent with life, seeing through the illusionary pieces, seeing through what is impossible and turning it to something that is possible. Remembering that everything is impossible until it isn't. Everything is impossible until it isn't. Right? And that's the beauty of life. We get to evolve, we get to choose. and you get to put something in place for yourself that might never have been done before. What is the magic that you're bringing through your own truth aspects? What is really that magic for you? This dragonfly spirit speaks volumes. The number 4, and look how many wings, 4 wings. The number 4 is so potent right now. 4, 4, 4 coming in. 4, 4, 4. And it's almost like they're going, yes, yes, yes. This is wearing your crown energy. This is not just skimming the surface. You know how dragonflies skim surfaces of the water? This is deep. This is not skimming of the surface anymore. We are flying high. We are going, and you are going into that purposeful journey. If you are not feeling that you are on that path, feel free to book a soul purpose session with me to get that cleared up. And I want to just pull in this next card right here, which is from the Divine Animal Oracles deck. I'm feeling very, very drawn to these animals today. One more card from this beautiful, beautiful session. Here we go. This is really interesting because this card was on the bottom of the deck when I took it off my shelf, and I just had this feeling it was going to show up today. The red fox. The red fox. Look at this divine energy. And this red fox is bringing strategy. So you're being called now to lean into what your strategy is in terms of getting to your soul purpose, igniting that soul. What is your strategy? The red fox, a sly animal, somebody who can do this by shifting and weaving, going through their own pieces. It's the number 3 here. We also had a number 3 on the groundhog spirit, right? And the number 3 is in the tarot is based on growth. It is based on growth, and it is about how you're navigating your own strategy, because your strategy is your strategy. Don't lean into somebody else's unless it feels good. And if it doesn't, then find your own way. Find your own way. And I'm hearing that song again. I heard it last week, and it's Go Your Own Way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Right? This is about you going your way, doing things your way. The red is tied to the root chakra, the chakra of fears, the fear center. So where might you fear going into your own strategy? Where might you fear? What might be the fear of doing this your way yourself? Because we have been taught to do it so many other ways because other people are saying this is how we make the money. It doesn't always work for everyone. You have to be aligned to your own strategy. Your strategy can be masculine. Your strategy can be feminine. It can be simple. It can be tricky. It is completely up to you how you lean forward into this energy. But when you find your strategy, things will get easier. You will be on top form. No more need to be shaded. No more need to be in the dark around your own clarity. This going forward for you is about you going into what feels like a light energy, ease energy. It doesn't feel like there's a hustle energy here. It feels very much like there is a lightness to this, but again, there's a duality here, a duality of worlds, remembering that the illusion, truth transcends illusion, right? The illusion of what we might look and call the matrix is simply that. And how we overcome that is by stepping out ourself. Get from under the shadow, out of the shade, and go and step into the light, the sunlight. Go and grab what feels good for you. Go and do what feels good for you. Follow your path. Step into this energy of the red fox, because the red fox brings strategy in ways that might just seem so different and so uncomfortable, but might just be the right path for you. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous cards coming in, and I will drop these decks in the comments so you can go and purchase for yourself if you so desire. If anybody would like a private one-to-one reading, I also work through mediumship and can connect with loved ones who have passed. And you can also come in for a soul ignition session to find your soul purpose, to bring clarity around your soul purpose. I will see this for you. Being a projector in human design, I am here to be the lighthouse. I am here to be your guide. So please come in and ask those questions. If this beautiful reading resonated with you in any way, shape or form, drop it in the comments and I would love to hear what came up for you. Take what resonates, leave with love what doesn't, and if you have any further questions, just ask. Sending you all the love and light and the triangle of truth. Bye for now.